Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Daniel D. Jager. Thank you, sir, for everything you do. Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 09:59 on 7/17/2018, and it's been a long night. They're doing the Amazon Prime thing all night long, and at the moment it's Dan and Taylor.
Right, that's enough news for the day. Oh look, another camera. Can we get like 4 or 5 more cameras in here? I'm a huge fan.
Which one are you on right now?
Today?
Which one are you on right now?
We're on that one, we're on that one.
Which one's feeding live? If I move in front of this, am I going to... Okay.
What, you think I'm here for your entertainment? What am I, dancing around, you personal clown?
You got,
no, that's
you
not
got
how
cookies.
this works.
You got tea and cookies. It's quite...
Hey, they're not cookies, they're biscuits. Biscuits. Delicious, by the way. If you want some, there's this. I also have a carousel on my desk in my office. It's a musical one. You spin it, it does a little ringly, dingly bit, and you can pull the biscuits out of the air. But it's really fun. It's really nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what I'm dealing with this morning. They're all fried. What? The little sausage. You got me like a 5-pack of them?
Okay.
I need another one of those.
I can't go like this.
Amazing. If you can get a couple of the little trays appropriately sized for that, cool, but I'm fine. I just need sausage rollers. Okay.
You want to do laser stuff?
Yeah, let's do laser stuff.
Your helper right there.
I'll be back.
You're on Twitch and Facebook.
You have like 8 different cameras going.
Just a hot minute here. I want to introduce you to the man himself. Mr. Chris Boden is going to speak to us momentarily here. We've got some things he wants to talk about. Becky's going to sit in and talk about them with him. So without any further ado, here he is.
This is getting things off your chest with Captain.
Who is what? Oh God! This is quality. This is, I got to tell you, this is the greatest, highest quality broadcast facility I've ever had.
It works.
We know.
Since we couldn't afford a 50-cent tally, like, can somebody please tell me which of the 8 cameras that are pointed at my face?
All of them.
On?
That one. Look at that one.
Okay.
That one and that one.
So.
The laptop cam right in front of you. That's on.
Don't
this is
listen
on.
to Taylor. Just look at this guy.
Okay.
This is your friend.
Okay. As long as he's got that. So, there's a protest or a strike going on right now that I know nothing about. Workers, as I understand it, and I've gotten like a 30-second briefing on this, and if I'm wrong, by all means comment, because I want to hear from you. Workers in Spain are protesting, and these are like Amazon warehouse fulfillment workers, are protesting working conditions against Amazon and all this jazz. And people are upset about this. Okay, cool. And there are people lighting up our Facebook while we're in the middle of doing a fundraising event for the Geek Group National Science Institute, an American-based 501c3 nonprofit science and technology education organization. You might have heard of it. And they're protesting us doing a fundraiser on here. Now, I don't want to rain on your parade, and I'm all for a good protest. However, if you have a problem with workers' rights in Spain for Amazon, perhaps it may be a better use of your time to protest Amazon in Spain, or at least Amazon in America, corporate, you know, instead of protesting the little science center, because multi-billion-dollar corporation that may be doing sketchy things to international workers' rights, accountable, responsible party. Also, they can afford it. Or, little science center in Michigan, who has nothing to do with it. no rocket surgeon.
Yes, you are.
But it would seem to me, if you have a problem with somebody, you should address that with the somebody you have a problem with, because I assure you, Jeff Bezos don't watch my Facebook. Does not care. Be nice if you would.
That we know of.
We're not on his radar. I'm pretty sure you're all hepped up about nothing. The other side of this coin, if you are offended, I'm cool with that. Go be offended. If you want to stand up for workers' rights, rock on. Look for the union label. I will stand out and sing, solidarity songs with you all day long. I'm there. I'm a third-generation union kid, so I understand, I get it. But when you come to me and it isn't you that's offended, but it's you being offended for someone else, you're an idiot and you're annoying me, uselessly. And I'm just going to delete you and kickban you off every single venue we have because you're being an idiot. I support you being an idiot. I don't support you being an idiot on my air. That's not cool. Because you know my stance on unions. It's been very public for a long time. I'm all for it. You know exactly what we're doing. You know exactly the struggles that we face because you, union employee, make about an order of magnitude an hour compared to what I, non-union, rinky-dink science center, nonprofit educational dude make. And I don't want to hear your struggle because I'm going to laugh you out of the building and everybody knows it. There's no win for you here. If you want to take your fight to Amazon, go nuts, I'm all for it. But we don't do politics at the Geek Group because I firmly believe that politics is the entertainment division of the military-industrial complex, and I don't know if you've been watching, any television in the past year, but politics in America is a dumpster fire, and I want nothing to do with it. That's not our show. We teach logic, reason, and common sense. We're here to get people excited about science, engineering, and technology. My job is to get people to pick up a tool and maybe, God willing, become a union employee, perhaps. I don't care if they join a union or not because that ain't my shtick. I care that they get a job making cool things and putting them on the internet. I care that they have passion for what they do. And I don't care if they want to be a factory worker or a manufacturing worker or a warehouse worker. I don't care. I want them to get a job. I want them to be a worker. I want them to grow up and build their own company so that they can have a union of their own in their company to contend with and have days like this. Go make them nuts. That's what they're for. That's my job. So if you want to get cranky with me and you want to complain and piss and moan on our air, go nuts, but we're just going to delete you all day, every day. If you actually care about this, if you actually care about this enough to get off your butt and protest and raise a stink, then do it right. You want to make a fool out of me? Go nuts. Put 20 protesters in front of my building with signs right now and get on the news and tell them your story. That's how you do this effectively. Find the nearest Amazon facility. Go to them and protest them. We're not the guys. This isn't our fight, and I got no skin in this game. We're doing this because we want to raise money for our nonprofit. And Amazon has been gracious enough to donate a very tiny percentage of all purchases made today to support our organization if you do it through our link. They'll do any nonprofit you want. Amazon didn't single out the Geek Group. We're not partnered with them or anything like that. We filled out a form on their website. We met some very specific requirements, and they said, hey, you're a verified nonprofit. You guys have been doing this for 20 years. You're really cool. We like what you do. Okay, here. And along with thousands of other nonprofits, anybody who wants to can go on Amazon today on smile.amazon.com, and anything you buy, doesn't matter what it is, doesn't matter if it's a union-made product or a scab labor product or some gualong ding-dong Chinese crap, doesn't matter. You buy anything on Amazon, and a little tiny percentage of your purchase goes to the Geek Group. They don't jack up the price to cover it. Amazon pays for it. It's smile.amazon.com, and it's an awesome thing. And if you buy stuff on Amazon, and you probably do, well, everybody except the union protesters today, all the rest of us, if you buy stuff on Amazon, the only difference is instead of going to Amazon.com, you go to smile.amazon.com. And today for Prime Day, everybody who does the thing, we get a little bit of the thing, and everybody wins, and Becca knows the details better than I do. But you guys who are doing this protesting us, are just as big an idiot as the people who are I swear to God this is happening. There are people protesting Whole Foods right now because Whole Foods sold like Confederate flags or something like that. So there's people protesting Whole Foods because they're owned by Amazon for third-party sellers who are selling Confederate flags. Not Amazon selling Confederate flags. Third-party sellers. Not Whole Foods selling it. Third-party sellers. This is just like some Joe Blow. Okay, this is some idiot in wherever doing this out of a trailer park. Just be like, yeah, we're selling flags. Okay, cool. You want to do that? Rock out. But protesting Whole Foods because somebody else is doing something with a different company. Where do you think it? This is not how you protest. Protest effectively. If you want to learn how to do it, learn how they did it in the 60s. Go look up, like, the Black Panthers. Those guys knew how to do a protest. Don't have 20 idiots standing out there in, like, wife beaters. And no, have dudes show up in suits. Have class. Do it. Launch a protest. Do it right, though. Pick the right place to protest. Because doing it on my Facebook in the middle of a fundraiser is not what you want. So any questions? What do you got? I'm reading your comments. Are there any? They're talking about affiliate links. We got Final Fantasy.
So this is the Twitch screen.
I'm in Twitch.
Yes, there's two. You got Twitch, and then you got.
You've been broadcasting on a thing called Twitch?
Yes.
This is very fitting.
Okay, so here, this is.
Oh, there's people.
Yeah, this is the Facebook, and then you got.
Hey, I know
Twitch.
her. That's your wife.
Yes.
Hi, Mac. Daniel Dobson's in here. Daniel Dobson was in the room. You're not chatting with me. You're on chat.
With you right now.
See, there's nobody watching this. Nobody cares. Nobody.
Well, that's the Facebook one. They don't care anymore.
How many are there?
Go over to.
We've got a Twitchy. We've got a Twitchy thing. We've got Facebook. What is? Isn't Twitch for?
It's not
gamers?
twitching. It's just Twitch.
Isn't that a gamer thing?
Well, it's kind of an all over the place thing now.
This is the whole thing where people get on there and watch other people play video games.
Not just video games. Also, I don't know if you know this, but our viewership is pretty high there. I don't know if you've ever seen that number before.
We have 3.5 million people watching it.
Not like right now. But that's our viewership in total.
3.5 million people.
Yeah.
I will never understand this.
Yeah. Hard to believe we only went live a week and a half ago.
That's the impressive part.
Nobody's going to get on and watch me play video games.
That's a week and a half.
That's a week and a half. That's not.
I've been telling you for ages, everybody would get on and watch you play video games, but you don't believe me.
That would be really funny. I want to set them up with like.
It would be hilarious.
Okay, so I thought the people were bitching on Facebook.
They were. I already.
You deleted them all?
Yeah.
As you should. Oh yeah, right there. He was there.
That was the thing I did.
This would be a lovely time for me to once again add in our required disclaimer that as a member of the Amazon Associates Affiliate Program, the Geek Group National Science Institute will earn a small commission of any link that you may click on from our site. It's a way that we can earn money. However, we can't encourage you to click these links, but we have to tell you that we make money when you click those links, but we can't tell you to click those links. So there is your legally required disclaimer.
What?
So there are two separate programs that the Geek Group is a part of. Amazon Smile.
We're not allowed to have a call to action.
For Amazon Smile, which is the nonprofit program, we can have a call to action. You can absolutely say, go to smile.amazon.com, select the Geek Group as your nonprofit of choice, and you will earn 1/2 of 1% of all your purchases. We are also part of a separate program called Amazon Associates. It's available to any business entity, whether it's for-profit or nonprofit, where they can help Amazon in their marketing efforts by
Facebook can't hear you anymore.
Products, and in exchange for promoting products, we earn commission on each purchase made through those links. However, we cannot encourage you to click those links, but we have to tell you legally that we make money when you click on those links.
This is your federal government at work.
Indeed.
I'd like to point out, this is what we have to go through just to run a little fundraiser thing. And
it's not a fundraiser.
And yet, if I wanted to run for office, I could have anybody I want donate ridiculously giant piles of cash.
That never happens in politics.
So whose are these? Dan, are these yours?
No, those are mine.
No.
These are
And
yours?
that's the Facebook audio.
Which you took out.
That's good. All right, so this kills my soul.
Okay.
Okay. And headphones. That was the Facebook audio?
Yeah.
That's
There's
Facebook
no
audio.
Facebook audio. That's all right. There's only like 8 million people watching us on there too, so they. All right, Facebook audio check. Can you guys hear me? While I take the knots out of the headphones, which are probably destroyed now. But
You have your headphones.
you have beater headphones.
Yeah.
I will never be as cool as you. Do you use these for gaming?
No.
You just have headphones with a handset on. Because
I use them for teleconferences because I have a baby who chews on things.
oh. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's clever.
I got it on Prime Day last year.
Because of course you did. So you're tuned into the Geek Group live stream. Anybody who wants to ask me any questions or chat me or anything, you got me on here for a minute. If they come up on there, you gotta let me know though, because I can't watch Twitch and this. I'll start twitching. So anybody who has any questions for me while I'm on here, you're welcome to write on my page. And anybody, any union people who want to protest, yeah, say hi or just show up, because if you really cared, you'd be up front with a sign. I'll point a camera at you. I'll put you on a blog. I'll let you tell your story, but you're gonna come here and you're gonna do the work. You're not just gonna be some idiot home gamer like, you suck on the internet. I got a million people want to tell me I suck on the internet. Tell me about these people in Spain. I want to hear it.
Heck, show up today. I'll put you on the Amazon Prime Day stream. And you can protest the event while we're hosting the event. Just show up now.
But you have to get off your butt. You have to actually put some effort in. You don't get to just like say angry things on the internet.
It seems like a bad idea.
So, yeah. Hi, Ricky from the UK. Hey, I know him. That's Ricky Reynolds. He's a sponsor on the Captain's blog. See, I know some of these guys. I know Zephyrus, Sparky. I don't know that one. That's you? That's your secret internet name?
It's my non-secret internet name.
Okay.
Why would I use my secret internet name when my face is attached to it on the live broadcast? Think about that.
When you look like I do, you try to keep your face not attention.
Which is exactly why I'm not using my secret internet name. Then my identity, like my cover identity, would be blown.
Her secret internet name, by the way, is Communist Teddy Bear 27. Alright, you guys have fun. I'm out of here. Is there any questions?
No, I'm sure they'll come up in like 4 hours.
Ziff, there was a regular live Boden show, and there may be again if I ever get to put the CCC back together, but that's going to happen that's the CCC and anything like Boden show and all that is funded out of the Patreon, and right now most of the Patreon money is going to get a new fleet of 3D printers happening back there because our current 3D printers suck. Do not come to the Geek Group if you think you're going to do quality 3D printing. Our 3D printers suck, and I'm overhauling everything. I hate them. I got a whole new system coming out. We're getting Creality CR10S's, and they're glorious. I have the first module getting built in the next month. So if you want to do 3D printing, just don't. Wait a month, because it's going to be a lot better next month. Maybe just a couple weeks. So just wait on it. Yes, I just told you, don't come to the Geek Group to do 3D printing right now, because I want you to be happier, and I actually care about the results. I want you to wait a couple weeks until I build a shiny new one, and the first one will be here real soon. Watch my blog, you'll learn all about it. And once it's built, come use the hell out of it. You're going to have way bigger, better, higher quality prints with that new system, and don't spend your money on the crap that we have right now. Better stuff is coming. Also, head of fundraising next to me wants to stab me in the eyes right now with her pen.
Why would I stab you? Why? I am 100% on board with getting new 3D printers.
Well, yeah, but you tend to get angry when I tell people, don't come in and use their stuff.
No, people complain about the 3D printers all the time. I'm absolutely.
That's sexy.
Yeah. I mean, even if
tasty.
you get it mostly off the...
Don't smear it back on, you fuckhead.
No, it's this stuff's like freaking super.
No,
like even if you get it really thin, that's just that much less you got.
Yeah, well, you scrape it all off, and then what's left is that's your second thing. Will this get down to bare enough concrete to be able to paint?
We don't really know yet.
Yeah, alright.
The only time I ever used this kind of stuff was pouring it on carpet to remove the carpet.
Okay.
I didn't have to worry about the floor because the carpet.
Alright, we're not going to epoxy this, we're going to paint this. Because to epoxy, I got to etch it, which means we've got to grind it, and we don't want to do that up here.
Yeah, they make some pretty heavy duty paints.
Yeah, I've got some really good floor paint. That Dutch Boy stuff's great. So, all right, cool. Can we do this tomorrow?
We can definitely get a start on it.
Yeah.
All right.
This is gonna be
That'll be quite a few days to get it.
All right, first day
how we can just do
is
it.
in here.
I don't know if the chemicals would be good to.
We start back here, first day.
It's like a 5-foot swatch.
Yeah, what I do is grab this line right here, and I do just that.
So we might want to just get some rollers we can.
All right, put it on thick. We'll get masks and all that happy horse shit.
Well, that's like non-toxic. That's
Oh,
magic of
okay.
it.
Well, do the whole damn room then. Okay.
Well, the thing is, you're gonna have to be able to scrape it up
Ah.
before it just dries, and I don't know if it dries, if it stops
So you
working.
get 70,
Yeah, it does.
so you get approximately 70 to 100 square feet per gallon.
Okay.
Check applied area at 2 to 4 hours. Then product should be left on. The remover will usually remove most mastics and adhesives within 6 to 8 hours. Heavier builds may take longer.
Okay.
So with this being a heavier build, this would probably be the longer, 12 to 24.
Let's start with a 2-foot wide swath off the wall, all the way around the room, except the door. We'll just do 2 feet, because that you can comfortably reach and scrape.
So what we should do actually is paint some on right now, and by tomorrow, you should
Yeah,
be able
we
to.
can.
Yes. Okay. It can be left all night, no problem.
It
So.
says for heavier, might need 12 to 24 hours.
All right. Hold on.
So that stuff doesn't look like it's not like a paint stripper where it looks like it really dries out.
Yeah, it
Okay.
doesn't really do that. It's
Let's
cool.
do a 2-foot swath off the wall all the way around the room. Tomorrow, I need you, sir, to rock out on the 3D printer thing.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that is definitely going to be a thing we build. Like, I'm going to have the 3D printer in a couple weeks.
Okay.
I'm going to do it out of my next Patreon thing. So we will have it in a couple weeks for sure.
You might want to do more of like dabbing it than.
Yeah, put it on thick. And try not to get it on the blue.
So it's blue sucks anyway.
Don't get it on the blue. We don't want to paint the fucking wall again, man.
Look at the walls. You're gonna,
I can
you're
come up
painting
here
your-
before I leave and spread it around, or get
Are
it.
you on late shift tonight or something? Okay.
Yeah, he's on late shift. I'm gonna be hanging out cutting his cutting.
Hand me that paintbrush because you're killing my soul. It isn't just getting it wet. You have to actually leave it, like there has to be a thickness. You're not just painting it to get it wet. You have to have a little thickness to it, especially if you're going to leave it overnight.
Oh, this is a good idea now.
Probably
I
not.
think just the hard drywall putty knives, like the ones that don't fly.
Oh, you're making a mess.
You can just go to town.
Yeah, and I've got a couple that are beat to shit. So
Yeah, well, they're
that'd be
gonna
great.
be about an inch shorter by the time you're done.
So that's the day. I put some more tape on the wall, but not enough to even time lapse. I've had a super busy day. Did the laser lab, got that a lot cleaner. I'll take you down and show you that. You'll like it. Just a minute. They're still doing more live stream stuff. That's going on for like another, I think they got another 18 hours of it. It's a lot. Poopy! They didn't get everything out. I accidentally super cleaned the laser lab today. You coming? You should come inspect my work. Tell me what you think. Are you happy with it? Is it better? I got that whole table cleaned off. I got that whole table cleaned off. And I got to do that one next. And Madman Mark, you should come help. Oh, I got to tell Joey, but that's what Joey's doing tonight. And that's where I left my camera. Captain to Joey. Come in, Joey.
Go for Joey.
Please come down to the laser lab real quick. I got a happy little thing for you. I'm putting the camera in my pocket. So this old laparoscopic fiber optic thing, I wish, if anybody out there can help with this, I want to light source the that like, this is designed to click into a light source. No, but it's really old and jank by today's standards. I would love if I had a little thing that I could just put that into a light, just a simple LED. I might, I'll bet I could 3D laser scan that. Or go at it with calipers and that. And 3D print a little part with an LED if I have to. I can do that. I got a little Joey project. What's that? It's tubes. Okay, here, I gotta set this down again. Because I gotta bend down. Alright, check this table out.
Yeah.
This table,
Air levels.
super heavy, air floated, not leveled so much as floated. And there's these little boop, boop, valve things, and these are big air pistons. And it goes in there. I got a little air compressor. I'd like to have an even simpler air compressor because I'd like this to be quiet, but I'd like to get it working. Okay, so could you like learn about it, study it, figure it out, and get it, because it needs to be.
Yeah, I'll do a bunch of Googling.
Okay. Just figured it'd be a fun project for you this evening.
And then it's just quarter 20 tapped holes?
Yeah, but it's super level and ridiculous. Like this whole thing's a big aluminum honeycomb that weighs a ton. And it's ridiculously flat, square, true, and rigid. And there's little levers, somewhere there's one down here, but the idea is there's a little lever, and when the table comes down and pushes on the lever, it goes, and it pushes it back up, and it balances out, and you adjust those for level. Like, when this is all done, it should float on a cushion of air that totally isolates it from vibrations, and it should be dead nuts level. And make that happen, please.
Okay. And I'm assuming there's no air in it right now.
There's no air right now. There's a little air compressor for dicking around with it. I don't know anything about it, but that right there is the information you can start Googling. Okay, and there's your product number, your serial number. I'll get a good shot of that for the blog. Okay. So, yeah, let's make it work.
I'm assuming it only picks itself up.
Yeah, it doesn't like go like that. I think the whole thing floats maybe like an inch higher than it is. Like, it doesn't fly. But we've never had that working. I would like to fix that. I think you will have to fabricate some little bendy arms, but I think they're going to be really stupid, simple things. Yeah. Like you can do this in your sleep.
Switch.
Yeah, like similar to like a micro switch type arm. Yeah. All right. We'll be back. I gotta say hi to these guys. I gotta say hi to these guys. This is the protesters. This is the protest. Where's your sign? Where's your shoes, for God's sake?
Which one of you guys is running?
He's
come on inside.
Yeah, we got it.
We got lasagna and soda.
We did say you come to protest. We bring food.
Cool. We got.
This door's open too. You can look at that.
This is what we get for a protest? I want guys in suits. I want serious, proper protesters. How you doing, kiddo?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm alright. I got protesters. I'm getting protested. The weakest, lame-ass protest in the history of the world.
Meat sauce from Myra. I'm not sure it's actually meat. Okay.
Are you vegetarian?
Do you also want lasagna? You sure?
That hat.
Can I get something to drink? Water, soda?
So how did you hear about this?
Facebook.
Yeah? Okay. Cool. Let me know if more come. I'll order pizza or something. So, hang on. You have a giant public forum. You have hundreds of people watching you right now. What are you actually protesting?
Scabs.
Scabs.
I love scabs. I'm a huge scab picker and a good sunburn.
I'm a scab picker.
Okay, but like, you mean non-union labor? Okay. Here,
Yes.
at the Geek Group,
Yes.
where we champion skilled labor
Yes.
and have huge support for laborers, you're protesting here. What are you protesting?
Crossing the picket line.
What picket line?
The workers are requesting that we don't visit the Amazon website or we don't purchase.
What workers?
Yeah, what workers?
In Europe.
In Europe?
Yes.
Okay. You're aware we're not actually in Europe.
I don't
That
follow
doesn't
that.
matter.
That's what I'm trying to
Makes
figure out.
sense, though.
Okay.
If there's
That
issues
doesn't-
in other parts of the world, it's our duty as people to care about them.
So go there and protest.
Why?
There-
What do you hope to gain by protesting
It's not
here?
on the
If there's, like-
website. Why do I
there's,
have
like-
to go to? I don't have to go to Europe just to not open a tab.
Okay, cool, but you're at a national science institute.
And
We're not Amazon. We're not owned by Amazon. We don't get any significant support from Amazon. We don't, like, it's so low we don't have to report it on our 990 levels of report from Amazon. They're below our 33% line. They're meaningless. Okay. This dude right here, who's also non-union labor, I'd like to point out, donated more to the Geek Group, supported the Geek Group more tangibly in the past 3 months than Amazon has in the past 5 years. That guy, right there. I'm all for you protesting, but you have a very limited amount of resources that you're willing to put into this. Okay, you've got like 2 bullets in your gun. Why shoot them here? What do you...
nothing else to do.
Well, that's the fair reason. Okay, well, fuck. You need signs, though. You want to make signs? Because we've got the stuff. You can... We'll, like, I'll hook you up. This is a Geek Group. You got to make shit. That's what we're here for. So you need signs.
Well, they're here for lasagna.
They're fucking lasagna. It's a communist lasagna because it's red. This is... What the fuck, man? What? I'm all for having a protest. I love it. Freedom of assembly is great. I am a huge fan of the First Amendment. It's why I'm talking to you right now. But you gotta bring some class to it. You fucking shoes would be a nice start. Take a shower maybe. He's got a bit of a funk to him. But just, you gotta have goals. You gotta know what you want. You gotta have a message. You gotta be able to articulate that message. If this is the best we got for protesters, we're fucked. Just, man, I don't even know. We got protesters.
I heard on the radio.
Protesters.
What
You
are
gotta go check it
What
out.
are they protesting?
They're not entirely certain, but it's something to do. So,
People that protest.
he doesn't even have a gas mask. Like, I thought that was like standard thing. You gotta get on a bus with a bunch of dudes and have a gas mask. Like, everybody gets a gas mask. No. Can we tear gas them? Shit!
You have a frag grenade.
Yeah. Hey, Captain, the front desk.
They shoot fireworks at them.
No, you can't use fireworks. You have since we have protesters, can we tear gas them?
In a perfect world.
Okay, let me know. So what do you guys got going on?
Building our brakes now.
We're trying to do brakes.
This is quite the. Well, we've got the e-brake pads in.
Well, that's the old ones.
Yeah.
They fell apart.
You got that. That's pretty. Okay, it's gonna be fine. This is so cool. I am so happy we got these. It's like high school all over again. Now I just need to get some of those rectangular grease square pizzas to eat. Well, say to get one of those. And I'm 15 again. It's great. I think we might have to have like chicken nuggets or something. We'll do like a high school style lunch. But it's got to be like early 90s school lunch. Not all the healthy, happy stuff they got today.
So, are we supporting Amazon? Yeah, but we're also supporting really awesome companies like Take and what are updating their fields right now.
If it gets too hot.
They could have built their toy factory anywhere in the world. They could have outsourced to China like almost every toy manufacturer and just give lead poisoning. But no, they decided to build a toy factory in Honduras and give Honduran families the opportunity for fair labor, fair wages, and to bring fair labor practices to Central America. They could have gone anywhere, but they chose Honduras because they knew that Central America didn't have fair labor standards, and they wanted to change that.
And we're promoting their thing?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
those are the deals I'm putting live right now.
See?
We're promoting a bunch of American-based toy companies that have launched. There's the Da Vinci Cribs, who's part of $1 Million Babies. It's a company, it's a furniture wholesale company that was started by an immigrant family in America. It's a family-owned business. And they've made the list of top 50 fastest-growing private corporations in America 5 times in the last 20 years. We're supporting American businesses, we're supporting immigrants, we're supporting women and minority-owned businesses, we're supporting access to technology. Are we doing it through Amazon? Yes. Because the reality is that's the world that we live in, and sometimes you have to dance with the devil for a greater good. And that's what we're doing today.
Couldn't you just do it without Amazon?
Could we have defeated Hitler without the Soviet Union?
I'm just saying, like,
I give the devil a positive recommendation in the House of Commons to defeat Hitler. Said Winston Churchill. Pick your battles, because you only have 2 bullets. And standing in a National Science Center with a bunch of socialists, mind you, every last one of us is a socialist in this room. Tried and true. To the point where I have 5 red flags in my office, ready to go at any given time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to town.
This may not be the best place to do it because you're preaching to the choir. But we know how to pick our battles.
Wait, why do you have to use Amazon? Do you have so
We use everything.
We use every available.
Because right now, if you and I do nothing, if we just sit here and talk and admire your toes, okay, it costs about, what is it, $1,600, $2,000 a day, something like that right now?
$6 a minute.
$6 a minute, okay, to do nothing. Now, add insurance, electricity, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Right now, any minute, okay, next couple days, I got a $4,000 electric bill to pay. To a union shop, Consumers Energy, they're IBEW. I know this because my dad was IBEW union, my grandfather was IBEW union, I grew up in that world, okay? I gotta pay them $4,000 or they turn our shit off. I have no idea how we're gonna pay that. So if I can get my half of 1% out of Amazon for shit other people are buying from good fair trade companies, I'll take that with a smile. I'll sleep just fine with that. Because I'm gonna use that money to teach people like that right there how to use technology to build their stuff, build their companies, create jobs, all that jazz. That's my world. So, that's just me. Are you here to protest?
I'm here because those are my children.
Oh, cool. Hi, I'm Chris.
I've met you before.
Okay.
Yes, but...
We gave them lasagna.
Would
It's
you
fun.
also like lasagna? I'm sorry? Would you also like lasagna? No.
I have a feeling she doesn't like me. I want to get this. This could be fun.
So what's really going on is whether or not you claim to be socialist, you clearly are not. If you didn't realize that there was a boycott going on with Amazon, you're not socialist. You're not leftist. You're not in solidarity, even though you're spouting off solidarity forever. You are not showing solidarity. You chose to use Amazon as a platform. That was a choice you made, and it is a very capitalist decision.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, well, all I have to say is that I've been supportive of the Geek group in the past. However, I did notice that you have some garden beds that were donated by an organization that also is giving out garden beds to others in the community. Have you been taking care of that? Have you actually...
It got watered today.
For the first time?
Tony did it today. I know he did. I watched him get directed to it.
If you really want to be a force within the community, you really do need to show solidarity with the working class people. Laugh away.
You're precious.
You're precious. I've seen your posts about how much of a god you are. You're really not.
I'm a plastic god, specifically.
Clearly, yes.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I can cite sources on that.
That's fine.
No, maybe
Ready to go, though.
Blodgett, actually.
Let's head out. Actually, you can just set it down.
You can just set it down. Just set it down on the floor. No, on the floor. Do it on the floor so I have to pick it up later.
Dude, what? Why are you? These are children and you're being condescending.
You're the one
You're
that protested me.
I didn't come to protest you. I tried to have a conversation on your live feed and you decided to block me instead of engaging in the conversation.
Yeah, I authorized that. That was me.
Okay, well, you know that...
I told him to block Mikey, who I've known for years, is an awesome guy, but he brought politics into my thing, and we don't do politics.
Well, that's a problem. Everyone needs to be doing politics.
It's federal law that I can't do politics.
You know what? These people are sitting here doing politics on the fucking show.
We're mocking this. We can't pick a side. We can't do politics. We can't do anything.
Very clearly.
We can't do anything to influence votes. When people start voting for the Socialist Party in America, then yeah, I got a problem. But until then, I think we're cool.
Okay, so you can't have somebody who's commenting on your post.
Yeah, we can, but we don't do it. I don't get within a mile of guns, God, and politics.
What happened was that I got banned, I got blocked.
You're not the only one.
The discussion continued without me, which is cowardly.
No, we deleted everything.
Well, we're still live right now, and you're in the conversation.
Yes, I understand that. That's why I'm here.
That's not cowardly at all.
Well, no, it was because
I am the
you
last
easily could
person
have just...
you want to call a coward.
I said the action was cowardly. I did not call you anything. Ready to go?
This is like a hop, skip, and a jump to that. So,
We gave everyone the option if they want to come
I'm just saying,
have that
you guys are
conversation.
showing your asses hardcore right now. I will not be supporting the people who are going to...
I'm totally okay with that.
That's your choice. I'm sorry to see you go.
No, you're not.
I'm not. I'm totally cool with it.
Have a wonderful afternoon.
Have fun.
See you guys.
I am a capitalist, and I'm okay with that. He's the socialist.
yeah, that's right.
I still love you.
I know,
You're a communist bastard, but I still love
I'm
you.
not a communist, I'm a socialist.
Socialist, okay.
16 years in the United States Army will make anybody into a socialist.
Are you guys having fun? See, there's dinner, there's a show, it's a good time.
Press the second button.
Oh, fucking hate people. How you doing?
I'm amazed.
This is like...
I feel bad for those kids.
Yeah.
Because you know that lady was like, hey, go down there and show them.
You know what? Good came out of this because their perceptions were challenged. They actually had to stop and think. I saw the gears turning in their head before
I have hope.
came to collect them.
I quietly hope.
Take them back.
Hey, Dan. So I went and had a good dinner.
Yes.
And I had an idea.
Okay, now your idea.
You know what the best thing that's going to come out of all this is?
Shirts that have my face on them that say Socialist Daniel under them. Vivian wants some.
No, what I'm going to do is the video that I shot of them in here when, you know, she told me the many ways in which I'm, like, thinking of God or some stupid
Right,
like that.
right.
Okay, I'm going to put that video on my Patreon because I'm the horrible capitalist scum.
Yes, you are.
But I'm also going to put it in the blog and let everybody see it because it's funny and it's a nice guy. But I'm going to put that on my Patreon for anybody, like at the $1 level, like anybody who's ever gotten on my Patreon because yay capitalism.
Right.
And wants to support the blog and, you know, the stuff I do around here.
You know, it's not really capitalism when you're fundraising for charity and nonprofit, right?
The Patreon is technically, even though like a large amount of the money from Patreon I donate to the Geek group, like I'm funding the 3D printers and stuff like that. It's still my personal thing, it's discretionary funds, I can do whatever I want with it.
Sure, but you realize you're not a capitalist, what with the communist, socialist commune that you live in?
I'm a capitalist. I own like 3 different companies. It's way more than that. I own companies. I'm
They're
absolutely
all
a capitalist.
nonprofits.
No, they're not.
Well, the ones that work are.
Oh, fuck you too! So,
can I interest you in a cup of tea?
You can go fuck your hat. How about that? Did you notice the comment on Facebook? I don't know which one is the Facebook chat. That's Twitch. I'm learning that. Did you notice the comment on the Facebook chat that somebody recognized me when I walked on frame? Just like the moment my crotch came on frame, they recognized me, and Vivian is laughing so hard she's going to pee herself. Like, ask her about this. It's hilarious. But this is a thing. And that's today's Captain's Blog.
Stay tuned, we're going until 3 a.m.
So, you wanted me for something.
Yeah, so do I have... I always feel like there's something on my face. No, stop. Don't get in there. Don't do it.
Let's get right up in there. This could be awesome. Oh my God.
This is a hostile work environment. With you, that officially makes every single one of my coworkers that has either bullied me online or in person today. And now you're doing it on camera. You plastic.
We could do better. We've got a boroscope.
I'm already scheduled for a colonoscopy.
No. We've got a boroscope. We can run it.
I'm sure Batman would love that.
It might turn him on.
So, it dawned on me, and there's like 5 iterations of things that we need to figure out if we need to do something, if we have a duty to report on this or anything. But that lady picked a fight with us online.
Yeah, but everybody picks a fight with us
Right.
online.
And so we kicked her and booted her. And then she sent her underage children without shoes to protest in front of our building.
Okay.
And we fed her unshoed children. And then she showed up to pick them up.
Okay.
So, I guess my first question is, if she or her children show up again, do we have a duty to call CPS?
I'm pretty sure not.
Okay.
Given that the kid,
Right.
who's a vegetarian and yet was wearing a fur hat, given that the kid should... Am I the only one who noticed that?
No.
Because, okay, because...
No, no.
He was not malnourished or wanting or, like...
Fair.
He was a generic teenager.
Okay.
Like, he's fine. And I'm sure she's fine. She's just cranky. And there's no law against being cranky.
Sure, I know
If there was a law against being cranky, I'm fucked hard. Because...
Right.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. Who the hell picks a fight online with anyone and then gets so mad about it they send their underage children to stand outside a building and protest?
That's a valid thought. But
it's a work day. These people should be either at work or in some sort of after-school program available here at the Geek.
well, it's summer, so the kids are out of school, and I'm really sure she's a worker of some fashion. I'm just saying.
I think she wants to think she's
big on labor. She's a worker. I'm absolutely certain she doesn't own a business.
100% certain.
I got that down. I got that down. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't work in banking, finance, any of that world.
Certainly
I'm just
doesn't work
guessing.
in customer service.
Yeah.
Behind you.
What?
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 The red shirts are here. I'm surrounded by commies, is what it is.
It's true. Later I'm going to wrap myself in a red flag and protest this very building.
I support that. I'll shoot video of it and put it on my Patreon because I'm a capitalist.
I'll throw on the lavalier and protest the building from the live broadcast during the live broadcast.
I support that.
Yeah. Anything for those viewers, Chris.
I'm weird and actually believe in an outdated, outmoded, mostly forgotten, stupid bit of paper called the Constitution. And it says you can say anything you damn well want as long as you have a right of peaceful assembly, you have a right to protest. I support it. Go nuts. But if you're going to do it in style. Don't show up barefoot and in desperate need of a shower. Show up like, have some class. I want protesters, but I want real protesters. I don't want the fucking tourists that, like, with a gas mask and they all get on a bus together. No, I want Malcolm X, Black Panther level protesters. Yeah, they gotta have like proper signs and suit and tie and be articulate and be on message.
If you're showing up at a place and the person you're protesting feels so sorry for you that they feed you. You're off message to begin with.
Have fucking talking points, know what you're actually protesting, and choose your target appropriately.
Like Eminem said, you only get one shot.
Well, they had their shot, but if you want to come back again tomorrow, you're welcome to try. Are you alright?
There was a fly.
Are you having some manner of fit? Like,
no, as a bit, I just drank an entire bottle of wine, but it was apple juice, and that's the most sugar I've ever consumed in one sitting, I think, in my entire life.
So you're basically vibrating right now. Okay.
We're doing a great job.
You and Kidwell should get together and do a soldering lesson. You'll be fine. And that's today's Captain's Blog.
Adieu. Thank you, sir.
Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Daniel D. Jager. Thank you, sir, for everything you do.